Hi everyone. So for my second immersion, I went to the African American Heritage Museum in southern New Jersey. There are currently two locations, however, I went to the Atlantic City Museum. When I first was thinking about where I wanted to go, I knew I wanted to go to a museum to learn a little more history, especially since I've never been to this type of museum before. I was definitely a lot less nervous, but more excited to learn about the different facts and history behind people of color. This location, they had a lot of different exhibits, such as different pictures, documents, advertisements that were once used in the media, as well as different appliances and furniture. They also have different exhibits that change from time to time. However, this time they had items representative of the Brown versus Board of Education case, where Claymont High School was in the forefront of desegregation in schools. I looked around at each of the items and tried to immerse myself in as much history as I could. I'm not sure if it was the day or the time that I had gone to the museum, but there weren't really a lot of people around, including employees. However, one gentleman that I saw, I had asked him a couple of questions regarding the stereotypes exhibit with old advertisements. We ended up talking for a couple of minutes, which led him to tell me about some of the museum, and he had asked me, if there was a particular reason why I was there, because I was asking some questions about the museum as if I was writing a paper. However, I did tell him that it was for a school assignment. He did ask me what the class was, and I told him it was a race and racism class. I also told him that I'm going to school for school counseling and learning as much as I can about others' beliefs, values, and history in order for me to truly help students I'll be working with. He found this all to be very interesting, but at the same time, he wasn't too surprised either. He had asked me some of the aspects we have talked about, and I did tell him we have been learning about white privilege and how I personally benefit as a white woman, which I did not previously realize. I even told him about some of the activities we have done, which has led to extra thought on daily activities, and he found this really interesting. Overall, this experience was much easier than my first immersion going to a church. However, I'm very glad I went because I learned more about history of both positive and negative effects that people of color have experienced.